Huge matchups on Saturday in the NRL. We kick it off with Cronulla going up against Souths. You've got Dolphins hosting Wests, and then you've got the Gold Coast Titans looking to get their first win against the Newcastle Knights. Now, before we go anywhere, subscribe to the channel, give us a like, let us know what's going to happen in these games or what's going to happen next week or whatever really. But anyway, let's get into it. Get your pen and paper ready because I'm going to fire our tips right at you very thick and fast here for Saturday's games. So first one, Cronulla versus Souths. We're taking Cronulla -5.5, multied with the under 59.5. Then it's all about try scorers. We're also going to multi up Mulatalo and Stone Street to score any time, and then have Kyle Ero as the standalone try scorer and also the first try scorer in that one. Game number 2, Wests are going to beat the Dolphins and hand them their third loss of the season, going to be by a margin of 1-12, and Sunia Taruva is going to keep his hot try scoring streak alive as a Wests player and cross the line and maybe even the first. Game number 3, Gold Coast Titans, are going to shock Newcastle at home. Great record for them at home against the Knights. And Jojo Fafita, of course, is going to be putting on the tries. Going to be heaps of points in this game. So pick your try scorers in that one and don't be afraid to throw in a few multis because there should be points from left, right, and center. All right, now stick around and I'm going to tell you the reasons why real quick those bets are coming through. Look, simple with the try scorers for the Sharks. Just some great records in try scoring for the Sharks at the moment. Mulatalo has 37 tries in his last 33 games. And then you've got Sam Stone Street. So he's been scoring tries basically since he joined the NRL and has 8 tries in his last 5. Then you've got Kylero, who's also on an absolute tear at the moment. He's scored a try in his last 3 games and has 3 tries in his last 2 games. So that's where you're at there. Then you've also got Cronulla, who have, beaten Souths heavily over the last few years and have covered that 5.5 line while staying under the 59.5. Simple as that in that one. Then you move on to Dolphins v Wests. Now these games, even when Wests were much less of a team than they have been the last couple of years since the Dolphins have joined the competition, these matches have been close and they have been decided by 1-12 margin. So with Wests, absolutely dusting Parramatta. We know that they're building confidence and building to avoid the wooden spoon this year, and it'll start by potentially doing their damage in giving the Dolphins the wooden spoon this year as they look to start the year 0-3. So Sunia Taruva also has been scoring tries, had a few last week, and will cross again against the Dolphins on that left side that leaked 2 tries in the first 14 minutes last game against the Knights, I believe that was. Speaking of the Knights traveling to the Gold Coast. Now, the Titans have won their last 7 matches against the Knights at Cbus Stadium. So that's a stat that cannot be ignored. You also look at the Titans at home, won 3 of their last 5 at the back end of last year, and the Knights have struggled away from home, winning just 2 of their last 6. So gives you a little bit of an inkling. The Knights have been good, but only in patches over the first couple of weeks. And the Titans, they're much the same. They had a very, very poor start against Canterbury and fought back in the second half. So not quite sure what they are just yet, but a lot of people are tipping them to be much better than they have been the last few years. So like the Titans to sneak home against Newcastle. And then also Jojo Fafita, who scored 8 tries in his last 7 matches against the Knights. So he's definitely looking to exploit the Wings and they'll use their speed to power past Newcastle. So there's your tips for Saturday's NRL matches. Just remember, gamble responsibly.